Good evening. This is OTAKING seminar. Today is March 11th. So, I hurt my back. It's gradually recovering, but the pain isn't going away so quickly. Channel opened late today? No, I don't think so. I heard the system changed. You used to be able to start entering the channel 3 minutes before it opened, but now you can't. Anyway, let's get started. Today I'll talk about the Castle of Cagliostro. While I was getting ready, I realized I couldn't fit the lecture into one seminar. I'm almost thinking maybe I'll have to break it down into 3. To avoid that, I'll try to talk faster than usual to fit it into 2. I don't think 90 minutes are enough. So, if any of you want to go to the bathroom, you should go whenever you want to. I think the entire seminar will be about 2 hours. Okay, guys? Oh, how's my throat? Well, it's not perfect. Oh, well, I took some medicine, so at least I can say I'm okay now. Okay, let's put this away. I have so many items to show today, so I'll have to do this a lot. Now let's begin. So tonight's going to be the first half of the Castle of Cagliostro lecture. So, for today, what we'll look at in the first half is the pre-credit. It's the sequence that comes before the opening. Then I'll give you a question, like a popular quiz show, Discovery of the World's Mysteries. And then we'll talk about the secret of the perfect opening. Why is the opening of Cagliostro perfect? Am I the only one thinking so? Maybe, but I'll analyze why I think so. Then, Buddha Cagliostro. Like another Japanese TV show, Buddha Tamori or Tamori Wanderabout, I'll virtually tour inside the world of Cagliostro and talk about its landscapes. I even made a model for that. So we'll simulate what Hayao Miyazaki pictured in his head. And the last topic is going to be Miyazaki in the dream world, where I'll answer the questions I gave you guys earlier. And in the middle, I think the free part will end before I finish talking about the opening. But, oh well, that's how it's going to be. Honestly, this week and next week are going to be super dense lectures on Cagliostro. So, I recommend you to subscribe to the membership to avoid extra work. A week after these 2 lectures, I'll relax a bit. Then feel free to unsubscribe. You can become a paying member now and simply cancel it after you watch the 2 lectures. So, let's start. The lecture of the Castle of Cagliostro. Okay, so I'll talk about the pre-credit of the Castle of Cagliostro. Pre-credit is the section of a film before the title appears. We also call it avant-title in Japan. So we'll start from there. This is the first scene. You see the film company logo, then the name of the production company, then this is the first scene of the actual movie. There's some kind of a wire set on the wall of a building that brings down bags of money. Then Daisuke Jigen comes down with a happy face, then Lupin also with the happy face. This first scene tells you that something is going on. The point is this window. The light inside the room comes on while Lupin is going down the wire. Then the chase begins. The light turning on inside the room indicates that Lupin stole money from this large building and the people inside noticed it. It also reveals what this building is. And that's, it says Monaco right here. This is a government-run casino. So, Lupin and Jigen have stolen money from a casino that the government manages in Monaco. The room in which the light just came on is probably the room in the corner of the top floor. They must have secured the wire around here. When they come down, many rooms turn on their lights. Then the 2 run from the back towards the screen. And you can also tell that it's night. It says Lupin stole 5 billion. I'm sure that's dollars. If you convert that to yen, they've stolen about 600 billion yen, which should be enough for both of them to quit thieving and retire for the rest of their lives. A comment just asked, how many dollar bills is 5 billion? But maybe they've stolen bonds, not just cash. Anyway, the scene starts from this escape. It's fun to look at the design of the casino. I heard the design source is a love hotel in Meguro called Meguro Emperor. So they run, and men come after to catch them. Then, here comes an Italian car, Fiat 500. They hop on it and continue the escape. Then, do you see right here? It's hard to tell, but that's Goemon. He's sticking out the tip of his head from the car window. And you can also see the pattern of his trademark sword, Zantetsuken. It's clearly drawn here. A storyboard instruction clearly says, please draw a stick here. The message here is simple. In the early stage of production, Miyazaki didn't want to include Goemon in the movie. He just wanted the story of the Castle of Cagliostro to be about Lupin and Jigen. However, the company scolded him and said, enough crap, Goemon is a must, so is Fujiko, so he reluctantly included Goemon. So, Miyazaki had to hint the existence of Goemon in different scenes. As a result, you can have glimpses of Goemon's head and his sword in the backseat of the Fiat. You'll see these in a scene later. Miyazaki managed to skillfully include Fujiko in the story, but Goemon remains as this minor character without any particular role until the end. But that also maintains the focus of the movie to a buddy movie between Lupin and Jigen. So I think this was a good choice. But still, you can clearly tell that Goemon was in that car by looking at this. The car of the bodyguards is sliced into 2 pieces. If you think about it, who else can do this except for Goemon? Because Miyazaki hated to deliberately draw Goemon, he intentionally excluded the scene where Goemon is slicing the car. Instead, he shows the result. So this is what you can do the next time you watch Cagliostro on Friday Roadshow. As soon as you see the scene, you can tweet, "That's Goemon!"